Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I want to cover cases, okay, for the Xperia 1 Mark V. Now, this particular phone, I've done a few videos for it, and I'm really loving it so far. It's a great phone, but to my amazement, one of the first things I hear from a lot of people when they see the phone is not, wow, what a weird aspect ratio, or they would say, oh, wow, amazing camera functions, or does it play HD music, or what's with that cool scratchy back? One of the most common things I hear from people are you going to put a case on that? Like, everyone's like, they're thinking I'm going to drop it. And maybe I am. Okay, I don't want to. So I went ahead and got two different cases here to show you guys. And I might test them both out and kind of see which one's better. I honestly could not make up my mind. And I know there's a lot of other case options. So if you are the maker or manufacturer of a case, please reach out to me. Because I am definitely trying to figure out what's the best case available for this beloved little phone, which I'm really enjoying a lot. Okay, I want to protect my investment, you know. So here's two cases, okay? We'll save the Sony one for last. This is a Amazon case here, and this is a leather-ish type case. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what this is about. Let me see if there's a smooth way of opening this up here. Let me get scissors. Okay, cutting this open here. We'll just give this a couple little snips. Hopefully I won't cut in the leather. Looks like I got it good. Yep, there we go. Cut it just right. All right, so we're going to pull this out here. This is like a basic case, okay? This is a good value, though, and I will have the best price for this on Amazon. One thing I will warn you about this beautiful little phone is that being that it's so new in the U.S. that Amazon has a lot of cases listed, but not a lot that are readily available, okay? So that's a real issue if you don't want to wait weeks and weeks for your case to come. And I'm sure there's going to be some cool cases coming out in the weeks ahead, but this is one of the ones which Amazon did have in stock right away, and so I thought this would be a good choice to check out. Now, this is a rubbery type case, so it definitely has some flex to it, which is really good. It has rubber buttons there. Looks like everything is nice and rubber. And one thing that attracted me to this particular case is this cool leather-ish type back to it. This definitely has a leather feel. This definitely feels like soft vinyl plastic, a little bit grippy, not sticky or anything like that, kind of soft and silky plastic, but definitely is rubbery. Like, you see how that bends? There's definitely some flex in there, which is good when it comes to dropping your phone, you know. And the backside here definitely has a nice leather feel to it. So I'm not quite sure if this is like leather composite pushed onto it, which I believe that is what this is. It feels very leathery, even smells leathery. Wow. But yeah, I could tell it's put on plastic, obviously, and this back part is clearly plastic. So the phone goes in. This is our, Xperia 1 Mark V. We'll just pop this in here. My batteries are almost dead, so I want to apologize if the phone turns off here a little bit more than usual. You can see it's a very nice fit, very snug fit. Everything fits right. We have a little hole for the microphone. We got a hole for the both audio output for headphones or input for a microphone. Something to think about, guys. We have the USB-C down here. We have the buttons. All the buttons look like they're easily accessible. The fingerprint reader, the up-down volume, and of course the power button, and even like little holes here for speakers. So good stuff. I would say this feels really nice. Feels very secure. I'm not going to do like a drop test. I do not want to break my phone. But you know what? I would say that I would trust this to keep it definitely nicer, and definitely that leather has like a nice like touch of class look to it. I'm definitely digging the way that leather looks. Look at that. It really looks like nice leather. It feels like nice leather, and unless it's psychological and I'm just fooling myself, I think I smell leather actually. So definitely nice, and it definitely looks classy and cool. So I'd say that is definitely a winner. We got the name brand kind of etched in there, looking good. Definitely accessible. You can see I can hit the buttons here. I can hit power. I can do fingerprint. I can do volume. Again, my power is almost dead right now, so the buttons are like, everything is a little bit, you see I'm at like 5% power. I'm really low on the power front. That's my fast food order page. That's my email order page. I've kind of divided this up in pages. I'm really loving this phone a lot. Gaming, all sorts of good stuff in here. Car stuff, all sorts of good things. So definitely digging it, and I think this would be a fine addition to my phone case collection. But there is another. There is. And this is actually the official Sony case you can see here for Xperia 1 Mark V, all right? And with the Sony logo, looks like we have a little kickstand. That's like the big function of this, I guess, is a kickstand. And they say the back of this, people really do like the feel. Let me take off this case for a second here. Looks like this is nice and snug, but it does come off. Just the usual kind of like little tuggy tug. But people love that that case. And again, this is glass. The back is all glass, Gorilla Glass 20 or whatever. You can read the tech specs. I think it's 20. Yeah, it's very good, and it's glass though, but it kind of makes a feel or like a scratch noise like plastic. But it's glass, okay? So you don't want to drop it, obviously. But people like the feel of that. And that was part of the thing for me, too, where carrying without a case, part of the allure is I love this, like, kind of ribbed back to it. Very, very nice, elegant looking, very good feeling to it. And the sides here with the nice metal ribbed, like, feel keeps it nice and grippy, too, which is really good. So even without a case, it's good. But, you know, obviously, this thing is going to get dropped sooner or later, and you really want to have a case for it. You don't want to drop it without a case. So that's where this comes in. This is the Sony case, and we'll go ahead and just bust this open. You can see how this comes. I will have a link for this from Amazon, but you can get it from Sony and other retailers. It looks like it does come with like a little sticker. So I think this is like, there's no way of opening this gracefully is what I'm going to say. So we've probably got the self-destruct the box here to try and pull this out. Looks like it slides. Oh, it actually slides out really nice. I'm surprised. Okay, so here we go. Slides out. There is a small instruction for it. I'm not even going to worry about that. And the back here does have that feeling. It definitely, you can tell the difference, okay, with this being glass. Even the tone. Listen to that sound signature. Very high pitched. And this being plastic, this is clearly plastic. But it does look and it does feel very similar, which I do like that, okay? The case itself on the inside here has a nice soft inside, kind of a rubbery feeling. This is a little bit harder. Like this is more rubbery, more flex, okay? This here is definitely a little harder. It bends a little bit, but not a ton, actually. And this just snaps in place. I'm sure you can see here, it just snaps in just like that. And it looks great. There's plenty of, this one actually, instead of having buttons, actually is a cutout for where the buttons are, which actually I kind of prefer that. You can see the lenses look very nice. The backside again, nice and scratchy. You've got the Sony word right there. And then one of the draws for a lot of people is this little kickstand here. Okay, so if you want, you can kick it open. And this looks like, it feels, it's not magnetic, but it feels a little springy, like there's a spring or something in there to make it shut nice. And of course, with the kickstand here, you can have it like that, hands-free, or if you want, you can do something like this for a plane or something. So you can watch movies, play games, and so that little kickstand here on the back could be very useful to you, depending upon what you're doing, you know. Maybe you will never use it, but you know what? Even if you never use it, like I'm definitely digging the fact that I got that scratchy back and actually be able to feel the metal grips on both sides kind of leaves it a little less exposed. But I should say it leaves it a little more exposed, but a little less likely to take a nice fall because it hit just right. Of course, the metal could ding or glass could shatter or whatever. So I think this one here might actually be a little better for the safety of your phone. But this one here is a little bit better for, you know, wanting to have that full Sony aesthetic of the phone. You know, both are very nice. They both are two different price points. This one is a little bit cheaper. I will have the cheapest price for both cases down below. Let me know what you think, which one is better to you and what you look for in a case, okay? There's all sorts of crazy cases coming out, like full on carbon fiber. They're like $75 and all sorts of things coming out. But these are two that struck my eye right now from the get-go, from the launch, you know, which is this nice leather-ish type case and this official Sony ribbed case. Which one will I use? I'm going to test them both, and I may come back with a follow-up video or some comments down below, but I think they're both great in different ways. In fact, I may even use them for different uses. Like this might be really good for flying to New York next week. Okay, nice little kickstand. But this might be really good for everyday use. I'm really loving the leather. It definitely look classy and nice. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. Be sure and click the links down below for your products. Get yours at the very best price. And this would also make a fantastic gift for somebody who just got a Sony Xperia 1 Mark V, okay? Protect that investment, okay? Don't drop your valuable phone, okay? And I hope you guys are enjoying the Xperia. I will be having more videos coming out for the Xperia. My next videos will be a follow-up on audio and also a video on camera functions. There's some amazing camera functions in here, okay? All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Click the link. Bye-bye.